Now, I want to make an app, not to make money, partially to help people, but primarily to increase my skills. But I don't want it to be a useless app. Like, I'm not gonna make an app just for the sake of making an app. So I decided to shout my boy Ellis a couple weeks ago, and we planned for today to discuss the ideas we have. Obviously, I've already told him what I've been thinking, and he's gone off that a bit. So stay tuned for the meeting. When is it? Right now, in a couple minutes. Stay tuned.
A few minutes later.
Go on. You're welcome, bro.
Yup. Alright, cool, quickly. So what we're going to do is that we have two different projects that we'll allocate to each other's different fields. So we've got an accounting side that will benefit me, and then we've got an engineering side that will benefit you. So what I'm thinking here is for the kind of the accounting to finance type of side, we kind of keep it close to that our basis within university. So we kind of go for the deep planner. So when guys get their SFE in, they can kind of allocate it to what they're saving, what they're going to spend on to their rent, then they know what they've got with. So what I'm thinking regarding time is that from the 21st of January to the 1st of Feb, we plan the structure of the project alongside the features that we want, the design, and then the possible timeline as well. And then from the 14th of Feb to the 14th of March, we kind of do the actual coding alongside learning the languages that we will require. And then projected finish should be around the 14th of March, albeit we are not, this is not for clients, so we can take our time with this. Yeah, and then, cool. For the engineering side, obviously for you, bro, this one's going to be a little bit more techy, but it'll be worthwhile. We're trying to make more of a engineering calculator, so all the kind of engineering calculators that you guys will use day to day, we're trying to make it all into one itemized app. That one will take a little bit longer, so instead of a week, we're going to take 2 weeks to plan this one. We're going to overall be looking at 3 weeks of actual Python coding and logic testing, and then 3 weeks regarding UI design, and then one final week with finalization and final codes. And then this will be uploaded onto Google.
Yep, Google Play Store. Live. The time between this time and next week, I'm thinking we'll just focus on the actual student finance app they get. So
cool.
We'll decide on titles,
Cool.
app details, app features. And we'll just finalize the ideas, because once you have a clear picture in your head, it's very, very easy to actually code the app. I'll get some graphs done, so like Gantt charts and stuff, to actually help us timeline actual designs after we start coding. You get? So next week, this time next week, we should be fine to actually learn coding and know what we have to learn. Do you get?
Cool, let me start on the calendar.
Yep. Cool. So next time we're on call in a week's time, this time next week. Calm?
What?
Yeah. Calm. So title, app details, app features that you think we'll actually need.
Yeah.
And that should be it, no?
Yeah, that should be it.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm a bit broski.
Before the clip, we discussed a couple app ideas, and those two were the two we landed on. So we're going to start with the student finance app, which is basically a budgeting app for students, made by students, obviously. So in a week's time, we're going to discuss all the features that we want the app to have, and then we'll finalize the timeline and stuff. Then I'll probably make a chart for it so we can stick to the chart. Then after we finish coding this app, we'll probably take like a 2-week break from coding, and then we'll go on to the engineering app, which will be like a calculator but for engineers. Do you get? Both of the apps will probably be available on Google Play Store, because I don't have a Mac to code it for iOS. But if I can get a Mac somehow, then I'll probably try code on iOS as well. We're going to do the logic coding on Python. Then once we finalize the logic coding, once we finalize the logic and the debugging and the calculations, then we will just code in Dart and then post it for the Google Play Store. So in a week's time, we will meet again, discuss the app details, app features. Then kicker is I haven't done Python since year 11. Ellis hasn't done Python since year 11. So we don't know Python. So we're going to have to relearn Python. I'm comfortable with Dart, but Ellis might have to learn a bit of Dart. And yeah, that's basically it. But he said, while we were having the meeting, he made a little PDF with all the details we discussed today. I'll probably put it somewhere there. Yeah, but basically until next time. So I'll probably catch you guys at the meeting, or maybe we have a little discussion in between that. But I'll catch you guys next time in the Ellis meet. Now, a couple of days after my first meeting with Ellis, I checked my school email and I received an email about a Futures Festival. Now, usually I wouldn't really pay much attention to it, but this time I was like, let me see what's going on. Do you get? So I logged on and I'm just looking around, and then I see there's a seminar, not a seminar, there's a workshop on Python coding for using Python as a calculator. There's a workshop for Python coding for using Python as an advanced calculator. I just find that so incredibly funny. Like, what a coincidence. Now, obviously, I signed up for it. That was a couple of days ago, but the actual workshop starts today. It's 5 days long, so the workshop starts today. Today's Monday, by the way. The workshop starts today, 10 to 4, and I'll finish on Friday. Obviously 10 to 4 throughout the week. But I just find that as an amazing coincidence. And it might mean that this is meant to be. This might be meant to be. It is currently Wednesday, the 28th. I was meant to make this video on Monday, but I've been so busy because of the workshop. I'm making this to review the workshop. I was also meant to meet Ellis today, but we decided to delay that until tomorrow because I didn't have time to do it today because I was doing other stuff. The workshop, it's amazing. It's using Python for scientific computing and artificial intelligence. It's literally amazing. We're following the book as well. I'll probably put the book there, and made by a professor, an amazing person. He's very knowledgeable. It surprises me how applicable that workshop is to what me and Ellis are doing right now. It's genuinely like it's such a coincidence, especially for the engineering calculator that we're later going to do after this one. This one's like to test the waters. I don't know, the recording stopped. Anyway, this one's to test the waters. The engineering calculator is for applying actual hard skills. Do you get? So it's very fitting for what we're planning to do. I don't want to just give you me sitting down in my chair, so let's go to the gym. It's currently 8:43, so we'll go to the gym at like 11. Today's an upper body day. Bash, let's go. Okay, so it's 10:46. The gym should be kind of empty now. I don't like going to the gym when there's lots of people. So usually around this time there's like 1 or 2 people, but that should be fine.
The lad deserves to enjoy his final hours.
We're ready to go. I went outside a couple of minutes ago. It was kind of cold, but I should be fine with alcohol. My gym is not far. Bash, let's go. You can come watch me. If you couldn't tell, there ended up being people in the gym, more than 1 or 2. In the clip you're gonna see, you don't really see anyone. I think you can see one person, but not their face in it. So yeah, don't ask me gym plan. I don't really have one, and you're not gonna get it. Even if I did, I'm keeping a trade secret. Bash. I'm joking. So obviously I finished the gym last night. I forgot to record me coming back, but I finished the gym last night. I went through the workshop, and I'm going to have my phone call with Ellis soon. Stay tuned. Oh, go on, bro. You good, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's get to it. Alright, cool. So today's kind of the discussion around the functions.
The meeting ended up running for over 20 minutes. So I have to do a voiceover instead. We discussed the title, basic functionalities, and miscellaneous stuff. So right now we're deliberating between SFME and Surviving SFE as the title. Then we're obviously the basic functionalities we agreed on. But that's basically it. Yeah. I've had my final meeting with Ellis. This is a couple of days after. I've had my meeting with Ellis. It went pretty well. I've also finalized the documents, the app description, obviously the legal documents regarding ownership between me and Ellis. Like going 50-50, obviously, because we're putting in equal amounts of work. We were originally planning to have a shared folder on Google Drive, then save the workspace from VS Code onto the Google Drive shared workspace. That would be able to both work on it. But it appears we won't be able to work on it simultaneously because obviously the Google Drive doesn't update instantly. I think it updates daily or something like that. Or not daily, but it updates whenever a big change is made or whether an app is uploaded or something like that. So when I was coding, Ellis couldn't see what I was coding on his side. So we decided to take the long route and do it properly and use GitHub and use a repository. And then obviously we'll just push, pull and commit whenever we need to make changes and stuff. So yeah, it's looking good. It's looking good. We're going to start coding tomorrow. It's currently Feb. We're going to start coding tomorrow. Hopefully get lots of work done. We're having struggles getting the Git repository to work and sync to Ellis's VS Code, because obviously I'm the one hosting a repository on mine and Ellis is a contributor from his end because someone had to do it, you get? So when we figure this out, we'll finally start coding. We should be working rapidly. Once we get working, we'll be working rapid. This is the first video. This is the planning video. Next video, we're going to make the coding video, and then we'll go through a final app walkthrough for the third video, and then I'll probably upload a very large video after that with all the 3 videos together. Do you get? Anyway, have a good day. Thank you for watching. My face is dry.